Hey there, Leo. Welcome to the channel. Sarah here. We're going to do a reading for you today for the week of October 13th to the 19th, 2025. Keep in mind, Leo, this is just a general reading, so take only what resonates and leave out what does not. If you're interested in having a Zoom session with me, you can check my website, lionessmoonintuitivetarot.com, or you can email me directly at lionessmoonintuitivetarot@gmail.com. So as always, Leo, feel free to delegate the energies where you see fit. If I say I am talking about you, I could be talking about somebody who you are dealing with and vice versa. Same goes to you, cross-watcher. So today we're going to do a horseshoe spread for you. I saw the Ace of Wands in the upright trying to jump out. Now I'm seeing the Page of Wands trying to jump out. So there may be something new and exciting coming into your life. We'll see if that comes out in the reading. Let's cut this deck in three. So mote it be for the sign of Leo. In the past, we've got the Page of Wands. Exactly what I was just looking at. Okay, so the Page of Wands is in the past. That is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. In the present, we've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The Seven of Pentacles is Saturn in Taurus. In the future, we've got the Seven of Swords, which is Moon in Aquarius energy. In the hidden position, we've got the Six of Cups, which is the Sun in Scorpio. The challenge, we've got the Two of Cups, Venus in Cancer. The advice is the Seven of Cups in reverse, which is Venus in Scorpio. And the outcome is the Star, which is major for Aquarius. And the overall energy of this reading is the Judgment. Judgment is Scorpio energy. So Leo, we are going to find out how it is that all of this culminates to equal something to do with the Judgment. We will revisit that at the end of the reading again and look at what it is that is influencing that. So the Judgment obviously usually has something to do with either something that you're awakening to, maybe something that you sometimes has to do with forgiveness, taking accountability, or it could just mean that something's being resurrected. So we're going to find out what this is all about, and we will revisit that again at the end of the reading. So let's jump right into it. We've got the Page of Wands showing up in the past. Why is this Page of Wands here? Please, Spirit, tell us more about this Page of Wands. I'm just going to adjust the camera for a second just to make sure we have that in the right spot. So we've got the Four of Wands and the Judgment in reverse. Okay. The Four of Wands, the Judgment in reverse, and we've got the Three of Swords in reverse. Okay, so it looks like we've got something to do with some sort of good news or communication, where it looks like there may have been some sort of reunion here. We've got the Judgment. Okay, so it's showing up then, and this is showing up in the past, but obviously everybody's on a different timeline here. So basically the way it works is that this leads to this and this leads to this. It looks like somebody is coming in for attention here, wanting communication, looking for attention. Now, it looks like there's a reunion. Somebody wants attention. Somebody wants to communicate. I am getting that there's this energy of wanting to heal this connection after something has gone awry. There's some sort of heartbreak here. But I'm also getting that in wanting to heal this connection, there's an energy of not taking full accountability where one has been at fault here. And the accountability that may need to be taken may have something to do with being emotionally unavailable or just emotionally withdrawn here. It's just looking like somebody wants to make something work here, but it's not like they're willing to emotionally invest in this connection. So let's get more on this situation, or the situation on this page. Oh, we've got this lockdown card. So I'm getting that somebody is afraid to get locked down. That's part of the reason why somebody's not making themselves emotionally available. And it also looks like there's this energy of being ghosted, blocked, cut off. So in the past, there was something to do with being afraid to become locked down. And then as a result, there's this running energy. Now it looks like after somebody ran, somebody wanted to come back in and try and fix this connection here. Because ultimately you love each other unconditionally, and it looks like the two of you may see each other as family, or this could be a family connection. So it looks like there was communication to try and reunite, maybe try and make something better here, try and overcome something and heal from something here. But somebody isn't taking accountability where they need to take accountability here. I'm getting here that there has been anger in this connection and total imbalance here. But it does look like this could actually be a family connection. It does look like the two of you love each other, but it does look like there has been a lot of dissonance here. Why is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse? Oh wait, I've got the wrong deck. Why is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse for Leo? Ooh, out jumps the Six of Pentacles. And the Ace of Swords. And we've got the King of Cups. So here's what I'm seeing. Is that I'm seeing an energy of somebody gaining some sort of clarity here on having... It looks like that the seeds that were planted in this connection in order to establish something is turning out to be a disappointment when it comes time to harvest, meaning that there's no fruit being produced by this connection. Essentially, how it's feeling is that there's been this feeling of there being a waste of time here. I'm seeing here this energy of breadcrumbing. One energy is not giving fully. I'm seeing that there's this energy of not being completely emotionally available and making the other person feel like they have to almost beg for any kind of emotion or attention here, is what I'm seeing here. It does look like there is real love here with the King of Cups to the Two of Cups. And we do see that Two of Cups in the upright here in the challenge position. But it looks like there's this energy of being stuck. Because so with the strength showing up in this energy, I'm seeing that somebody is having a hard time connecting with a part of themselves that is going to make it I'm seeing that one party is realizing that there's another party involved here that is not going to ever be able to give to this connection in a way that is going to be tangible moving forward. There's something here about feeling breadcrumbed and feeling like whatever it is that you feel like you're putting into this connection, you're not getting anything back here. It does look like you have a great deal of love for whoever this is, but it just looks like you're not getting back from this connection what you feel like you've been willing to put forth. And so there's this feeling that you're wasting your time is what I'm getting here. Can we get more on this for Leo? There's something that you've been keeping track of here. And again, there's this feeling of entrapment. You may be afraid that you're getting yourself. So you're keeping track. Okay, so here's what I've got, is that whatever this connection is, it doesn't look for a lot of you like it's really super serious. If it is indeed a serious connection, this may be something that you are starting to feel trapped by. But for a lot of you, what I'm seeing is that you're starting to come to some sort of realization about this connection before you get yourself too heavily involved here. Because there's something that it looks like the two of you have, now I'm definitely seeing that there is a lot of desire here. There's a lot of passion. But I'm getting here that your concern is that it doesn't really, there's nothing that is going to sustain this connection moving forward, because it looks like that might be all that there is. For some of you, you may be dealing with somebody else who's got a fire, who's like a fire sign or has heavy fire in their chart. I was seeing a lot of fire in the pre-shuffle, so I'm just, obviously Leo is a fire sign, and I'm seeing fire here, so with desire showing up the way it did, it's just more passion, so I'm seeing a lot of passion. The challenge here is to get in touch with something that it looks like the two of you have real love for each other. It's just there's somebody in this connection, could be one, could be both of you, are not really harnessing and really concentrating your true love emotional energy towards this connection is what I'm seeing here. It could be out of fear of getting too close. Can we get something on this Seven of Swords here in the future for Leo? We've got the Hierophant. And we've got the Queen of Wands, more fire. Okay. We've got the Queen of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So here's what I've got. Somebody in this connection is in love with somebody else. Now, this is showing up in the future, that somebody's strategy here is potentially to get themselves involved in a committed relationship with somebody who they don't feel as strongly for. But it's a strategy. There's a potential that somebody's getting themselves caught up in a contractual agreement or a commitment. And a contractual agreement isn't always something that is written down. Sometimes it's just words that are spoken. I promise to love you until death do us part. There's your contract. Now, what I'm seeing here is that somebody's strategy is to do this in order to get somebody upset. And it looks like it's a real, genuine love connection here. It's good. Whatever this is going to leave the one person heavy-hearted. And it's the person, I'm seeing somebody who is not really showing full emotions in this connection. Somebody's not being emotionally available to the other person in this connection. And so either this is you, Leo, that I can't get myself too fully involved with whoever this is right now because they are not available in a way that I need them to be. And their strategy to get you, because the two of you do love each other, is what's showing up, is to do this in the future. Or this is you, and this can be read either way. So I'm going to read it both ways. Or this is you who wants to try and bring out that emotional availability in somebody else by proving to them that wanting to prove to them that they really must really, like wanting them to actually come to terms with the fact that they really love you by moving on to somebody else. But whatever it is that this person is moving on to, it's a strategy and it's very superficial is what I'm seeing. But it looks like for a lot of you, it's them who's doing it. This is going to come to light for you. Once this comes to light, it looks like it's going to leave one party very, very heavy-hearted. It looks like that could be you. And it looks like in the process of having lost this connection, you are going to be in a position where you are going to be open to a new opportunity, is what I'm seeing here. You may have a new opportunity available to you, even though I'm getting that for a lot of you, it's you who's going to be left heavy-hearted due to the fact that this person is moving on to somebody else. But I'm just seeing that it's this person's strategy in order to win you back or to win you over in some way, in a way that they aren't winning you over. Can we get more on this for Leo? It's showing up that you may already know this with this alien card. You may already be picking up on something like this intuitively. We do see synchronicities, so there may be something here magnetic. You've gone through something like this before, or this person has gone through something like this before, but I'm seeing here that for a lot of you, you have already, there's something about whatever it is that's going on here that is reminiscent to something that has gone on in a previous connection. Now, it looks like whatever this is, the evidence is there. You already have evidence to suggest that this is something that you need to be on alert about, and the reason why is because there are synchronicities, and that is the evidence that you're getting. There's something that happened in the past with you that is reminiscent of something that is going to happen in the future, and you're picking up on it, whether it's at the forefront of your consciousness or not. And if it's not at the forefront of our consciousness when we are picking up on these things, it can result in us having unconscious behaviors as a result. So if you feel like somebody is, say, being unfaithful to you based on subtle evidence, which in this case, it looks like synchronicities. It means that there are things that are synchronistic between what it is that you're seeing here and something that happened in the past, and you're not recognizing that this is why you're seeing it this way. It might result in you having some sort of angry outburst with this person. You know what I mean? So basically how this works is that if we're not conscious of our intuition and what's being picked up on here, we could have unconscious behaviors as a result. And then that gives this person the right to label you with whatever adjective they feel like they need to. Crazy is a really, really favorable one for some people. They like that one, crazy, when you're intuitive. All right, so why is the Six of Cups in the hidden position? Why is the Six of Cups in the hidden position? We've got the Queen of Cups in reverse. There's that heavy-hearted energy here that's showing up that there is something here that happened in the past that left you heavy-hearted, that is either it's showing up as future, but it's showing up that it's playing out very much the same here. And it looks like whatever this is has something to do with this person. Somebody is strategically trying to get you, it could be into a commitment with them by connecting with somebody else just to get you, I'm getting it's like to get you, I don't know if I want to use the word jealous yet. No, I'm getting this. Okay, so this person is going to do this and they're proving something to you. As much as it's showing up that the two of you love each other, this is proving something to you, okay? And so there we go. You're going to choose. There's something that you need to be introspective about. It's showing up here about what this person is doing here. And for a lot of you, what this is going to do is this is going to actually lead to a new opportunity. It could be a tangible opportunity here. But it does look like the intention here is that this person wants you to, if the two of you are in no contact, this person wants you to return to them. So they're connecting with somebody else with the intention of having you return to them, is what I'm seeing here. Can we get more on this? Six of Cups. Yeah, so it is showing up for a lot of you that the things are on pause, things are on hold here, and while the two of you are not in connection with each other, this person wants you to return to their intention is to do something to get you to return to them. And for a lot of you, I'm seeing that you are going to stay single here if you are indeed in separation, because there's something that you are picking up on here about their strategy that you are supposed to be becoming conscious of here. And when we are in alignment with consciousness, we know what decisions need to be made in order to align with our higher self, our higher destiny here. But it does look like there is something that this person is doing that is proving that the two of you are not going to be able to make things work. Like this, it's showing up that a lot of you, whatever this behavior is not something you're going to be willing to put up with in the future. And so they're already proving to you at this point, you can't do this. So it looks like you're going to choose to stay single because whoever this is proving that they're not. They're strategizing, getting you into their life in a way that is like they want to have some sort of contractual agreement with you. But their strategy to get you there is to develop a relationship with somebody else just to make you feel a certain way so that you know, it does, and it looks like it's going to work. It looks like whatever this is going to feel like a loss for you. Spirit's just trying to tell you that there is some sort of opportunity coming in for you as long as you are conscious of this, okay? If you align yourself with consciousness, science hasn't explained consciousness yet. It's the reason for this. So consciousness, God, the universe, whatever it is that you want to call the higher power, you align yourself with consciousness here, something that you're already aware of, you are going to bring in a new opportunity. This is going to be you're going to be heavy-hearted over something that's going on here, but you will gain something here. This is your challenge, this Two of Cups. It looks like the two of you have actual love for each other, but it doesn't matter. Whoever this is not honoring that. Can we get more? We've got the Five of Cups. Yep. This is this heavy-hearted energy. So this is the challenge. The challenge is that you love this person, and this person is deliberately trying to make you heavy-hearted here by doing something pretty nefarious in order to get you back, okay? And so this is your challenge, is that you may decide that you want to make this work here, but just be aware of the fact that whatever it is that's going on here, in order for them to get you back, is not something that you're going to want to put up with in the future. This person is showing you something about who they are. When somebody shows you who they are, you have to believe them, okay? It's showing up that this is not something that's going to be satisfactory for you in the future because they're betraying you. This person is betraying you with the Ten of Swords. And so at some point, you're going to want to run from this connection with the Knight of Swords. So it looks like it's going to take a lot of strength for you to. It looks like it's going to take a lot of strength for you to do what it is that you need to do, and it is. The Strength card obviously is you, Leo. And in this case, you're going to be met with something that makes you, there's something about this situation that's going to play on a very strong weakness for you. Okay. Can we get more on this? On this Two of Cups? Yeah, this person is proving to you that this is a roller coaster. This is okay. So right now, you're going to feel heavy-hearted. This person's putting you in this energy so that you're like, oh, I really want to try and make this work. Now I'm realizing that this sense of loss that I'm feeling as a result of you wanting to do this with somebody else. That's their intention. That's their strategy here. Okay. But your challenge is to come to this realization that whatever this is sending you on a roller coaster of emotions, okay? And just be aware that if this is happening now, if you get yourself caught up in a commitment with this person, it's showing that for a lot of you, you're going to run from this anyway. You're not going to be committed to this. And when we get ourselves into a commitment, it's a responsibility. We're now supposed to be trying to fulfill this commitment if we make a promise to it. It does look like you will be talking to this person and you are going to be in a position where you're going to have to make a choice. So your advice is to get over this confusion and make a choice. Why is the Seven of Cups in reverse here for Leo? We've got the Seven of Cups. You're confused. There's this, or this person, whatever is about to happen here is about to send you into a state of confusion because of this heavy-hearted energy, which we see come up here twice with the Five of Cups to the Queen of Cups in reverse. There's something here about this heavy-hearted energy making you feel really sad that is going to send you into confusion here. And Spirit is saying the advice is to not get yourself confused, to recognize something here about aligning with consciousness, okay? Because this is a betrayal. There's a betrayal going on here. So now if we try to make this work, we have to try and make a situation work that's going to send you on a roller coaster of emotions here. Because this is going to continue to come up in the relationship because you can't trust this person now. And you are probably going to run if you try to make it work. This person does want to make this work, but you do have a choice. It is about making a choice. That is what this is. You do have something. For some of you, you've got a new opportunity coming in. I saw that Ace of Pentacles. I see the Wheel of Fortune. You may be about to embark on some sort of new cycle here. There may be something coming in for you that you thought was over that isn't over, but that may not be for all of you. It didn't come out. I'm just making sure I say it because I saw it. yeah, this person is going to try and come to an agreement or a compromise with you. But, and this is after the two of you have been in silence, but it looks like, yeah, it looks like there is something that has, Spirit is telling you that this person is threatening this connection by doing this. Okay. Whoever this is unfortunately, they want to get you back. This might work. This might have worked if you're not in alignment with true consciousness here. Because sometimes this heavy-hearted energy can send us into a state of confusion where you don't want to lose this person. It feels like death. When this person ends up in a committed relationship with somebody else and you have some sort of history with them, that's it. It's over now. This committed person, this new committed relationship, now makes it so that the two of you cannot associate with each other anymore. And that makes you, that sends the brain into believing that it has lost something, just like you have lost something if you're in bereavement. You are actually, a lot of you are going to grieve the loss of this relationship, is what's showing up if you do the right thing. Unfortunately, that's what's happening here, Leo, is that we have to grieve the loss of this relationship if we want to move forward in our lives and actually be in a high vibration, because whoever this is going to continue sending, they're showing you who they are. If this resonates with you, this may not resonate with everybody. We've got the Star here in the outcome. Why is the Star here? We've got the Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands in reverse. Oh, this is it. The Ten of Wands in reverse. You're gonna let go of this burden. You're not gonna go to war. Here's what I've got, okay? This person is going to lose you. In the end, if you do, here's what I've got, okay? This person is stubborn. They're going to do what they want to do here. They believe that if they do what they do, that they're going to gain some sort of result. They're going to get what they believe to be positive results from this. If you align yourself with consciousness here, meaning recognizing this, what it is that's actually going on here, and not, it looks like you're going to have to be willing to sacrifice this connection. That's just what it looks like. Whoever this is going to have the epiphany that they are meant to be having here. They are going to want to return to you. But at that point, it might be too late. It looks like you've got something else coming in for you. Can we get the situation here for Leo? We've got, yeah, they're scared. They're going to be in anxiety here. And anger that you've moved on to something else. Because they wanted to try, I'm getting that's like, I often see. The problem is that we don't want to look at these commitments as a trap, but they are. You're getting yourself caught up in a trap. You're literally like, some sort of like rat trap or fox trap, walking straight into it. That's kind of what's happening here. Spirits, if this resonates with you at all, just be aware that if this person is doing this, that this is a trap. This person was trying to get you into a committed relationship with them when they're proving that they are not commitment material. Or at least, is anybody, is that something any of us want to do? Maybe. I mean, I talk to some people who say they really, really don't regret their marriages at all. And so that's really awesome. I mean, some people really, really do want to be in these commitments, but I think that you have to have a respect level for your partner, that you're not doing these kinds of things in order to trap them, because that's what it looks like here. So let's go through The overall energy of your reading, we've got the Judgment, and it is influenced by the Ten of Wands, the Devil, and the Page of Swords. It looks like so what's going on here is that somebody is trying to get you into a codependency. So what this actually means, Leo, is that if you get yourself caught up in this situation where it looks like this person wants an actual commitment out of you, but the way that they're going about this right now is proving something to you about what's going to happen behind. If they're going to do this before you get behind closed doors, when you do get behind closed doors with them and there's actual major abuse going on, we can't take on victim mentality. That's kind of how this works. When we follow an intuitive path, we can almost never get ourselves aligned with victim mentality because we start to realize where we should have done things differently in the past, okay? So there's something about being accountable to potentially getting ourselves caught up in this really toxic connection that's going to be very, very, very burdensome. And it looks like as long as we are gaining the knowledge that we need to gain, there's some sort of information you're about to gain about this person that's supposed to make you realize something about how this connection is going to continue to play out moving forward. So that's going to be up to you whether you choose to do this or not, because it's going to be hard. If you're heavy-hearted and sad about potentially losing this person, that's going to be a very difficult reality. But it does look like you have a better option coming in for you if you follow the intuitive path and stay in your highest vibration. So Leo, that is your reading for the week of October 13th to the 19th, 2025. Thank you so much for all of your support, your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. And until I read you again, take care and bless.